Well, hey there, this is Chris with SignWaive. I just wanted to mention a new update we're going to be releasing that will have an effect on our current users. Just a small minor change. Um, Previously, when you were creating a new template, you'd click on new Template and you'd give your release form a name. And whatever you typed in this name field when you were creating your form is actually what shows up on the header on the consumer facing end. So this form that I created by doing this. So that was our old workflow. Is you'd have to fill out all this information before you would get into our template editor. On the new version of the software that I'm going to be releasing, when you click on New Template, it sends you directly into the editor. You can still change the name, and you can still change the status. You can change the access URL and the exit URL, which previously was done on this welcome screen. So we got rid of this welcome screen to make it easier for new people when they sign up, and then you can get right into building your form. But this name will no longer be viewable on the form. So as you see, the title is no longer at the top of this form that I just created. So most of our current users have their store name or their shop name at the top. So in order to get your name back up at the top of that waiver, the easiest way is to go back into your template editor and go ahead and edit your template and drag a paragraph element all the way up to the top. And you go ahead and delete out the label. And then in the text field box, you can go ahead and type in, you will have to do some basic HTML coding here, but it's very simple here. So you just go ahead and type in a left arrow, and then H1 stands for header 1. Go ahead and type in right arrow after that, and then do a left arrow, center. Go ahead and that centers the text, and then whatever you want for the name. And then we'll go ahead and close your HTML tags. So do left arrow / H1, and then right arrow, then left arrow / center, and right arrow. And that's how you put your name back into the form up here at the top. And now when I go ahead and preview this, the name that I typed in will show up there at the top. So we made that change just to make it a little bit more easier for new users signing up. And you'll also notice on the new version, when you click on templates and when you view your templates, you're going to see some new buttons right off the template field. So you can go ahead and edit that waiver. You can send it. So we'll have a new send function. When you go to that send page, it's very similar to before, where you can email it, text it, get a link code, get the QR code. And now you can send bulk emails. If you want to send it to multiple email addresses, you just separate them with a comma. And you can send it to multiple phone numbers all at once. So you'll notice a few small changes like that, and there's another send page that we added in here where it'll take you back to that same send page. So we're making a few minor tweaks, and just that name function is the one that's going to change. So call us, email us if you have any questions on that whatsoever. Also, for any shops that haven't got the hardware set up, we have been sourcing some iPads, some very affordable iPads. If you go to, if you want to get them used to save a couple bucks, when you go to Craigslist, if you look for an iPad 2, that is the cheapest model that will work for what we're doing. It's the cheapest iPad model that has a camera. So you can get them, usually the best price I've been able to get them is right around $200 for a used iPad. And then the actual hardware we're recommending is this model called Pike. It's from Armor Active. It swivels, and the cool thing about it is not only does it swivel, it's got space for a credit card reader that you could use if you're using Square or any other credit card terminal like that on your iPad. There's a couple other ones that look really neat that you can get. Here's one that looked really cool. That it's got a clear case, And this one was very affordable. For 35 bucks, you can get one that's got a little stand like that. This is another one that looks really neat. This one is also less than $100. And here's another clear one. So if you just type in iPad enclosure on Amazon.com, you'll find all sorts of them. But eventually we'll be able to be a reseller of this model from Armor Active. And we'll also be sourcing quite a few iPads on our own. So we'll be able to resell them to you or offer them on a monthly lease term if you didn't want to spend the capital yourself to go out and buy one of those. So again, call us if you have any questions on some of the new changes we'll be releasing. And hope you're enjoying everything with SignWaive so far. Thanks a bunch.